everyone, welcome to another mini small victory picture from Johanna Basford's Rooms of Wonder. Now we have this key to do today. Now I have done quite a few key videos before, or metallic videos with gold, with silver, so I thought we would try with a different colour. This is a bit of a challenge for me as well, but I thought it would be good fun to have a little go. So if you do want to do a gold or a silver key, I do have videos for both, so do a little search on my channel, gold key, silver key, or metallic, or just key. You'll find something. I'll try and put some cards up at the top with links in the video and things, but I'm never sure whether you see those or not. So let's start. Let's do purple, dark. Actually, let's do a sort of Delft Blue. We have used this colour before, but only in a tiny amount on this page. Let's start with some Delft Blue and do all our darkest areas. Now, the key to making something look metallic, I'm so funny, is to have a really dark area and then some white, and then you can make it look shiny. So I am really layering up this pencil in the areas that I think would be dark. So I'm thinking here where it's really close to something else, there's likely to be a bit of a shadow. Let's go at the end. We could put our shine somewhere in the middle. It makes it a little bit easier, I find. Put a bit there, and then making it symmetrical. I think it would be. It's drawn symmetrically, but also makes it easier. You don't have to make that a bit really dark. You don't have to keep thinking about what to do. As we've got a shine going across there, the same on this ring, so put a dark bit at the top here and at the bottom, like that. This is almost like an ultramarine blue, maybe, that you would find in a in a set of Castle Arts. So for this I'm going to go around, because I think that's like a little dipped in bit. Maybe it's not, but that's how I'm going to do it. And I'm actually going to make that quite dark, like that, so it stays like that. And we'll do a darkish bit here. We're going to make it a little bit paler, just so it stands out from that. Now here we can do our dark bit on the outsides, like that. And here I'm not going to do a dark bit on that bit. I'm going to do it on these lines where Johanna has drawn. So it looks like these bits are sort of resting on top, which is what I think she intended. But we can put a bit of a streak down each side as well. Now we could leave that as a whole. I think we will. We'll just colour these bits each side. That would make quite a weak key, wouldn't it? But yeah, never mind. It's magical. Yeah, it's be fine. And a bit at the top here where Johanna's drawn, just fade it down. It's important to fade it a bit, and that helps it blend into the next colour. I'm just going to take a darkish edge like that. A little bit there. In here quite a bit, because this bit of the key is usually a bit lower than that bit. So if it's really dark, it gives that impression as a bit of a shadow there, making it a bit lower. I'm going to bring that there, and a little bit on each end, like that. Now I'm trying to think where to go colour wise now, because that could go blue or purple. I think I'm going to go with a blue violet, actually. There we go. Now if you don't have all the polychromos, I'm not sure what you get in the 72 or the 36. I could have a look for you. Use the next nearest. You get the Delft Blue in the 60 set. You could use your mauve or your dark indigo, but you don't get that in the 12. If you've got a 12 set, you're going to have to use, if you've got your 12 set, I would go for, you haven't got a really dark blue, have you? I would do it red. Just to throw a spanner in the works, you don't have a dark enough colour. Right, so we're going to overlap what we did already and just extend this colour down the key like that. I'm going to go back from this end as well. Now I want a bit of white, but I don't want it to be here, so I'm going to actually make those ends a little bit dark. I think it will work better. Bring that in and leave the white just there. And the same here. It's quite a nice bluey, purpley colour, violetty colour, isn't it? I think so anyway. So this bit a little bit darker. And this bit. And come up from here. Got a little label on this key. I'm not really sure why. I know the Lost Property Office items in the book have labels. I'm not really sure why our key has a label. Do you see how I'm leaving a little white bit just to try and make it look like shine? And then same on here. Remember, we're going to keep this a little bit lighter so that that other bit looks like it's sort of sat down inside. I think that worked quite well. I'm trying not to darken, I'm just neatening it a bit because I've made it look messy. And here we'll bring this right into the middle, leaving a little white shine mark. There we go. Now these, I think we'll just pull some colour out from the edge and leave the tips a bit white. That might be a bit too white. There we go. And here, bring down our colour a little bit in from the edges and leave a sort of white bit in the middle, like that. And these again, leave the tips a bit white. Now these are quite small, so you need to just add a very small amount of colour. I've got a bit more space here to do a bit more, but we need to make sure we still leave that white. It does make a difference. There we go. And now we've got this bit to do. So just bring that colour in. I'm just going to make a shine sort of in the middle, like that. There we go. Now, yeah. Now if you wanted to make it, you could make this and this a little jewel. Should we do that? Let's try it. You might watch me and think, do I want to do that? Don't know. Have a think. I'm going to use a couple of pinks. I'll show you how to do it. So I'm going to use a magenta first. And I'm going to think about where it's going to be dark. It's probably around the edge. Actually, oops. My plan is to put just a layer of magenta right around the edge there. And fade it in a little bit like that. And do the same one here. It's a little bit more awkward because it isn't exactly round. Like that. And then grab my other, using the middle purple pink. Yeah, I think it's sharp enough. Just to finish off. Now I want to leave the tiniest bit of white on, like a little glow. Might even just colour over it the tiniest bit. So it looks a little bit like we've got some sort of bead or gem in the key. We can even add a bit of white pen in a minute. I won't do it now. I'll get one out to remind me. Just trying to find the right one. There we go. But I won't do it yet, or else I'll smudge it. So now we have our 3 stars, and I'm thinking if we use one of the pinks that we use for the gems, then it would sort of tie up nicely. Actually, I'm going to use the magenta. Okay, for all the stars. Wow, there's 3 of them, isn't there? Makes our key look more magical, doesn't it? Johanna drawing these little stars around it. There we go. And I've got the middle purple pink. I'm wondering whether to just do a light sort of layer around each star like that. Make it look like it's sort of giving a pinky glow. I'm not going to do it over the whole background, just around the stars. Like that. It's just a bit of fun. It's really light. You could do it across the whole thing if you want. I don't want to. Because if I try to incorporate it around this label, it's quite low down. The next picture's quite close, and if I don't include it, I think it's going to look odd. So the label, I think we'll also use the middle purple pink. I don't really want to introduce a new colour. I'll do quite a light layer, but I want it to look a different colour to the colour on the background, so it's a little bit more. And I think maybe where the writing is, we'll just press a bit harder. Just tidying up a bit. I still don't know why it's got a label, but it has. So there we go. That was quite quick, but I hope that was fun for you. I had quite fun. But we need to do, the white. So I've got my jelly roll. And I'm only going to do white on the gemstones. I don't think the key needs it. But I'm just going to put a tiny bit. I just scribbled it on a bit of paper because I only want a touch of it. Like that. And like that, just to make it look shiny, and it's the tiniest touch. So you know, you can even miss it out, you don't have to put it in, but I just wanted to add a little something. So there we go, there's our magical key. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. It just helps support the channel, and you get notifications when my next videos come out, but you can cancel those and still be a subscriber and still show your support if you wish to. But thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely day and happy colouring.